Her was farting, shaking ass from that white boy. Asshole just loose as it can be. Every time she shaking. You was farting on call. He said, dude, that's what I'm saying. And she doing.
What up, Sknightnation? It's your boy, Stevie Knight. About to get on one of these things, you feel me? Was good to watch. Night watch, man. You got a doozy today, bro. We've been having a lot of doozies here lately, bro, up on the channel. Dog. It's been lit. You feel me? But I was sent this video, and I'm about to react to it, dog. And I'm definitely curious to see peeps' feelings in the comments about this one, dog. Good old Charleston White. I really want to do like a try not to laugh with this, bruh. But if you ain't familiar with Charleston White, this is probably gonna give you a good snapshot upon who he is, bro. He just somebody that say anything to go viral, right? He say some of the most insane, crazy, psychotic things, but then he say some of the most intelligent, thought-provoking things at the same time, bro. But he's just a spectacle. You feel me? He's a spectacle. He's cracked the code as far as social media and knowing how to get a view. That's why we here, bro. It says most disrespectful Charleston White moments, bro. This is about to be a doozy. Hold on to your seatbelts, bro. Stay strapped in, dog. Like I said, I'm trying to do it, trying not to laugh, dog, because I need to test my stoicism. You feel me? Before we tap in, like always, man, Pete the Drip. Shop, StevieKnight.com. Where my book at? You know, book still available. Will continue to be available. Thank y'all for the reviews. You know what I'm talking about? They've been dope. My self-development community, man. Pull up, pull up, pull up. If you want improvement financially, mentally, physically, all that, man. It's crazy where we live in, bro. And at the end of the day, men need community, bro. So real shit, dog.
I'm not doing enough, getting myself off of things that I can't control.
Why do you do that to yourself? You know exactly what you need to do to get where you need to be, don't you?
My problem is believing in myself without trying to seek someone else's validation.
You know how any relationship goes. There's good things and there's bad things. But I would definitely say I was led a little astray, which I mean, not to, I don't necessarily like admitting that.
That's life, though, bro. That's the first part of it, dog.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm thinking way too far in the future, too, I think, and it's just kind of pressurizing.
It sounds like you're putting too much pressure on yourself, to be honest, bro.
You know, I was looking at the things that happened over the past few years, and, you know, it led me to, you know, finding you and being a part of this community, because if I would have kept going where I was going, I wouldn't be here. And
a lot of men are struggling, and too many are doing it alone. No guidance, no community, no place just to be real. That's why I built this community. No ego, no judgment, just men empowering men. So if you're lost or you're tired or unfulfilled, pull up. Let's help you find your purpose, find your drive, and stand with others who get it. Join you, yield to nothing, overcome anything, unbreakable to everything. It's there for you. It's for the free ski. I don't let everybody in. You got to be of like-minded individuals to be allowed in there. We ain't doing no troll shit, dog. But it's all for growth shit. And my Patreon, you know what I'm saying? Music exclusive. You feel me? Without further ado, let's get it. This shit 35 minutes long, dog. So it's like I'm gonna give myself 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And I should penalize myself. Run a mile. Every time I laugh, I'm gonna have to run a mile this week. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's called accountability, ladies and gentlemen, man. Pull up to my community, bro. Let's get it.
Mr. White, what would be the first meal that you would feed me?
Salad.
I was talking, bro, because y'all may not have seen it.
Mr. White, what would be the first meal that you would feed me?
Salad.
A salad.
Hey, Charleston, man, I just want to say, keep Vaughn's name out your mouth.
You say keep Vaughn's name out my mouth? Fuck
Wait,
Vaughn, nigga. Fuck Vaughn.
Just Vaughn all the
Fuck Vaughn. And hey, listen to this. And his mama too.
From the time Charleston White called up a rapper's probation officer live to...
Nah, King Von is a rapper. Charleston got he got pressed a few times for that. But yeah, he know how to go viral, bro.
And his mama too.
From the time Charleston White called up a rapper's probation officer live to snitch on him, to the time he completely went off on an interviewer and pulled a strap on him, these are the most disrespectful Charleston White moments where he completely crashed out. Starting off with the time a goon tried pressing Charleston on live for dissing King Von. Charleston White is mostly known for being against gangster rappers and gangbanging in general. So for Charleston, the death of notorious Chicago rapper King Von in 2020 was a huge cause for celebration.
But you filling me out, and I'm telling you I'm in character. F you, nigga. And fuck your hood in Chicago and everything King Von stand for. Stomp on his head, King Von. Von gone. Ain't no more Von. It's over with for Von. He ain't no motherfucking king. He is in hell where he belongs, burning with the rest of the demons.
After putting out videos
I get the message, bro, but it's contradictory to even be talking that way, though, because you ain't doing nothing different. I mean, we talking about Charleston White here. You know what I mean? So you gotta say everything with a grain of salt. But that's one point of view of his that I rock with, because he don't like the impact of hip-hop music and how it's tearing the community up or whatnot, and he'll scream from the mountaintop. But at the same time, it's like, you know what I mean, you doing the same thing they doing by spewing the hatred you spewing. Because they spewing that type of hatred in the songs, and you spewing the hatred right back at them. So it's going to perpetuate where, you know what I'm saying, you get confronted a few times. You know what I'm talking about? It's like, it's different ways to go about it, but that's the thing. He know how to get a view, right? And he do that intentionally to get a view. You know what I'm saying? But it's still contradictory. That's why with Charles, you got to take everything with a grain of salt. I don't know what the hell this man's mind is.
Dissing Von and disrespecting his memory, Charleston naturally started getting threats from O-Block members. But clearly, threats from gang members don't faze Charleston, because he had this to say in response.
King Von, you bitch ass niggas ain't gonna do nothing. Y'all ain't done nothing to Lil Timmy. Man, I'll King Von right now. Piss on his grave. Shit in him. King Von. That nigga was a killer. And that nigga killed black people.
One of King Von's associates even hopped on live with Charleston, asking him to apologize right then and there if he didn't want the dude pulling up on his location, since the dude claimed he knew where Charleston was at.
That little shit you said about King Von? Nah, I already know where you at right now. So I need you to apologize right now. I'm finna come around that corner. I'm gonna give you 10 seconds.
Charleston simply called the dude's bluff and started the countdown himself, daring the dude to pull up like he said he would.
You scared now? Don't look.
1,
I'm gonna give you 10 seconds.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fuck King Von all over again.
Okay. I'm glad you feel that way. Okay.
Fuck King Von mama all over again.
Oh, okay, mama too.
Boy, I thought you said you were coming around the corner, nigga.
How about that?
Oh,
you don't want me to come around the corner.
You told me you knew where I was.
You don't want me to come around the corner.
You done lied to me already. I hate a lying ass. Oh, I hate a lying ass.
And that wasn't the only time Charleston received threats from an O-Block member on camera, because 2 years ago, Charleston White was on the game-related podcast, where he was answering calls from fans and just anyone who wanted to holler at him. But 25 minutes in, a dude calls in telling Charleston to stop speaking on Von and threatening to pull up on Charleston if he didn't listen.
Hey, Charleston, man, I just wanted to say, keep Von's name out your mouth.
You say keep Von's name out my mouth?
Yeah, keep Von's name out your mouth.
And if I don't, what's gonna happen?
We gonna pull up.
Y'all, hold on, listen.
Charleston, being Charleston, immediately does exactly what he was threatened not to do, and even gives the dude his address so he can pull up like he said he would.
Hey, listen, I'm Von. King Von. Yeah.
You said what?
King Von.
Alright, man. So
dead,
don't come to Chicago.
Dead ass nigga.
Don't come to Chicago.
No, you said y'all would go pull up. You said if I didn't keep his name out of my mouth,
y'all
would go pull up.
Bro.
I didn't keep his name out of my mouth. When y'all pulling up?
All right, where you at? Where you at then?
I'm in Fort Worth, Texas. You want the address?
The goon wasn't trying to come down to Texas, but it looked like Charleston wanted all the smoke, because he asked the dude to call up one of their goons in the area since he wasn't trying to pull up himself.
They got GDs and BDs and then Texas. Call one.
That boy ain't playing.
Yeah, ain't no real GDs and BDs in Chicago. No, it's BGDs. It's black gangster disciples. Fuck the pitchfork. Fuck the pitchfork.
O-Block, nigga.
O-Block, nigga. You niggas got King Von on the wall on O Block and his eyes crooked. Y'all wrote King Von on the wall and his eyes crooked and his shoes don't match. Yeah, fuck O Block.
Charleston wasn't done embarrassing the dude because he continues to clown O-Block and reminds the dude that they try to act hard, but none of them slid for Vaughn when Vaughn got killed.
All you niggas mama get government housing assistance. Fuck O-Block, broke ass. Bro, ain't no rich niggas on O-Block. You niggas stole all King Von money after he left, nigga. Hey, listen, one thing we know about them rolling 60s, when Nipsey Hussle got killed, some people died behind Nipsey Hussle. It ain't one motherfucker died behind King Von. How you bitch ass nigga bad? It ain't one person died behind King Von. Fuck King Von and fuck his sister and his kids too.
If you know anything about Charleston, you know he doesn't think twice about going off on anyone.
Bruh,
and apparently,
this
even
is
the
difficult,
kids of
dog.
his rivals aren't safe, as seen in his recent beef with
Oh,
the Island
bruh.
Boys.
Oh,
It all
man.
started
Oh,
when
man. Oh, man. Bruh, I know it's about to happen. I know it's about to happen. It's so disrespectful, bruh. It's so disrespectful, dog.
One of the Island Boys, Fly Soldier, posted a photo of his baby on the internet. Seeing the photo, Charleston couldn't help himself and reposted it on Instagram.
He say, this is what happened when you kiss your brother and then end up having a baby crib. Damn, that's on 1 mile. Damn, that would, bruh. Oh, Lord, it's so disrespectful, bruh. It's so disrespectful, bruh. Oh, man. Whew. Bruh, you can't talk about nobody baby, but Charleston White can talk about somebody baby, bruh. Hold on, bruh. This is what happened when you kiss your brother and then end up having a baby creature. I thought Blueface or Krishan had the drama drunk baby, but this Island Boy motherfucker baby tops them all. I'm convinced this is an AI baby, like the old incest babies. Bruh. Woo. Hold on, bruh. Hold on, man. That's 1 mile. That's 1 mile I gotta run. I gotta run anyway. So that's me. 1 mile in addition to the miles I already run throughout the week.
Be on the internet. Seeing the photo, Charleston couldn't help himself and reposted it on Instagram, making fun of the baby's looks and calling it an AI and an incest baby in reference to the Island Boys' little kissing incident. That's how his beef with the Island Boys started, leading to him and Fly Soldier being
He ain't worried about no
scheduled for a
Island Boy. He
boxing
ain't worried
match
about
set
damn
up by
O-Block.
Aiden Ross. But before the match, Aiden wanted to get them to settle, so he got the Island Boys on his stream and called up Charleston so they could talk it out. And Fly Soldier was trying to keep things cool. But when Charleston mentioned his baby again, he lost it.
Let's keep it all, like, you feel me, cordial, professional, until we get in that ring.
Look at him.
Okay?
You can't even blink in the
Okay?
eye.
It's fine. It's okay. It's cool. I'm not gonna make fun of him because I'm gonna keep it professional with you.
I'm gonna make fun of you and your baby.
Hey, bitch, I'm gonna tell you this right now. You receding hairline, bitch. Shut the f up. You wanna be a young so bad. You're mad because you're gonna get your ass beat. You're gonna get your ass beat.
Later on, Charleston would also get pressed in real life for his comments on Fly Soldier's child by the baby's own mother. Because after the other Island Boy, Kodiak Red, lost a boxing match, Charleston, who was also at the event, was being interviewed when Fly Soldier's baby mama walked up to press Charleston about the things he said about her baby.
Watching that boy get beat up like that and cry with them tears coming down his face after the fight, and then him and his brother getting dragged up there like little bitty boys up out the show.
And you talk about our child and you're gonna get your ass beat, huh? Yeah, you talk about our child saying he's little.
Get your strong ass. Hey, get her. God damn. I thought that was Drewski walking by.
Charleston took the mic and immediately doubled down on his
Cooking.
comments about the baby.
He gonna cook.
The baby's still ugly. Don't give a damn what she says. Yeah, it don't take away from what that baby look like. Just hopefully the baby grow up to be something better than what his daddy look like and behave much better. Yeah, bitch fucking me about her baby. She know what that baby look like. She made it. I didn't.
As wild as that situation was, it wasn't the only time Charleston White went after a rapper's kid, and this time he even snitched on the rapper right after. After Vaughn's demise, Chicago rapper King Yella, who is affiliated with the Gangster Disciples Chicago gang, also had his bit to say on Charleston dissing King Vaughn. In response, Charleston didn't just go after Yella.
Man. Charleston, I said this before though, bro. Unless all the gangsters is that fake, bro, like I don't imagine Charleston White being around that much longer with this tough talk. But he been tough talking for quite some time and ain't much happened to him. He been pressed a few times. I think he bled once from all this talking he doing, bro. And from the videos, y'all be putting me on specifically about all these little emotional young niggas out here gang banging it up, and you know what I'm saying, rappers dying every day just off the strength of this, bro. And this man still out here. And I'm not advocating for anything, bro. I'm just calling spade a spade. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm surprised, bro, still walking. It just mean that the stuff they talking is cap.
Bit to say on Charleston dissing King Von. In response, Charleston didn't just go after Yella, but also took shots at Yella's 3-year-old daughter while he was at it.
My wife was talking about King
Like, them ain't even fighting words, bro. Them, you gotta die words. You know what I'm talking about? Them ain't fighting words. Them, you gotta die words, bro. Especially if you a gangbanger, bro. Ain't that what y'all do? Y'all kill people, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yella, but also took shots at Yella's 3-year-old daughter while he was at it.
My wife was talking about King Yella. She said, why he rocking like that in that corner with all that scribbly stuff on his face? I said, that's a dope fiend, baby. His mama was a crack addict, baby.
He was in an institution.
He looked like he was in an institution? Yeah. King Yella, baby. He old yellow with a bunch of scribbly scrabbly on his face, and he got an ugly daughter. Yeah, he got an ugly yellow daughter.
Involving their kids in beef isn't
Terrible.
something rappers take lightly, so it was no surprise when
Terrible.
King Yella responded to Charleston, threatening to put hands on him. Yella also returned the favor and took shots at Charleston's wife.
When your bitch ass play with my children, my daughter, on GLD, you's a bitch. You do all that shit you talk about like it's for the youth. But you talking about a 3-year-old child, though. You goofy mark-ass clown.
That's a spade.
You and your ugly-ass dog rat-looking ass wife.
That's a spade, though.
If I find out where you gonna be at on my mama, on my kids, I'm gonna... You see these? You see this? I'm gonna put this motherfucker all on your face. I'm gonna smack you like a bitch. Tell your bitch-ass, ugly-ass bitch, your wife, tell her dog-looking ass to get on the camera while she talking. I'll smack that bitch, too.
Now, most of us know that speaking on someone's kids should be off limits, but Charleston had his own justification for saying what he did, explaining that no one has a problem when kids get hurt by the actions of gangbangers, but people have a problem with him calling a kid ugly.
How can people be so offended by me calling his living daughter, who didn't hear me say a living bitch, a ugly little bitch, but they so okay with Tuka being disrespected? Tuka was a kid. There was a 1-month-old baby shot in the head in Chicago. How can we be so offended by motherfuckers saying that ugly little bitch, but we watch kids die by the hands of these gangbangers year after year?
You know what he doing, dog? Cuz it's smart, bro. Cuz it's smart, dog.
And we never be that offended.
And as for Yella's threats, Charleston responded by doing what he's best known for. He called up Yella's probation officer and reported the matter.
That's crazy. It's crazy. That's too, damn, it's too much.
Probation, how can I help you?
So I get a lot of threats from the gang members. There's one in particular by the name of King Yella. That I was told he's on probation out of Las Vegas, but he's a well-known, influential, powerful Chicago gang leader. This guy here did a video on before millions of people and told the people that when I come to Chicago that he's gonna hurt and harm me. And this is a video recording that he did and he put out into the public.
It turned out Yella was in a delicate situation with the law, and any slip-up could have landed him behind bars. So after Charleston reported him, Yella wasn't really trying to start anything with Charleston anymore and kept quiet. And for reasons about to be revealed, you could say that next to gangbangers, what Charleston dislikes the most is OnlyFans models.
I'm with him on that.
Sit down with two.
I ain't seen this one. I'm gonna have to just take some for the team and just do this. I mean, it's beneficial for me anyway, bro. I'm gonna run some miles for this because this shit finna go crazy. Let's do it.
As models. And with that type of combination,
Let's
you
do
already know they'd be trouble. He seemed to have it out for one of the girls, since Charleston said she lied about him farting.
You mad because I said you farted and you're gonna lie and say I did cocaine? Okay.
You lied and said I farted. So I lied and said you did cocaine. Same thing.
Okay.
You take it
fair
personal.
enough.
I ain't.
Fair enough.
See,
fair
she
enough.
lied and said
He
I
didn't
farted.
fart.
That's what
He
I'm
didn't
saying.
fart.
Her ass was farting, shaking her ass from that white boy asshole, just loose as it can be. Oh, every time she shake it. You was farting on call.
I had
He said,
gas.
dude, that's
I ate
what I'm
tacos.
saying. And she doing this on camera and want to think she can get some money getting girls
I
don't
ate
even behave
tacos,
like
so-
y'all.
Yes. Yeah, bro, he essentially saying this what y'all be paying for, right? Because the old girl cap talking about I farted. I ain't fart. That's why I said she did cocaine, but I'm not lying right now. She really be out here twerking, farting in bros' faces, and this what y'all be paying. This what y'all be giving y'all money to. This what she think. That's what the fuck they think y'all, dog. That's smart as hell, bro. That's smart as hell, bro. While y'all stuck on the beauty, she got them farting from that booty. And don't give a damn. Like, she ate it, too. She said, yup. She wasn't offended or nothing by it, bro. But at the same, because she knows she's still going to get paid, dog, which make bros that much more sad, dog. I'm saying, you got bros out here that got them paid to sniff her farts, dog. I'm about to get them a whole spiel, bro. Pull up to my community. Pull up to my self-development community. More of that. Not today. Probably today, dog, because he about to get active. Let's do it.
Money getting girls, this is the low grade money getting girls. They barely getting.
Charleston continues to troll, but the girl then claps back, saying Charleston got all his money and fame off of snitching. While this might have been true, she soon found out it was a terrible mistake to try to take Charleston on in a war of words.
In the streets, when you snitch, you ain't no real nigga.
I ain't no real nigga. I'm a father who's never been to jail on his kids.
You snitching on your own kids.
I'm not, I will. You goddamn right I will.
Exactly.
You goddamn right I snitch on my own son, but I ain't gonna show my pussy hole or my asshole or my dick hole to get no money. And I hope my daughter don't either. Cause she graduated this year at 15 and her daddy bought her a car. She ain't got to go finesse no man for a daddy here. Daddy been here since day one.
Cooking.
And Charleston wasn't done.
Cooking, boy. Cooking, boy.
Daddy been here since day one.
I should have thought of him,
Charleston
bro.
wasn't done because he went on to say that the reason they turn out to be OnlyFans models is likely because of a sexually traumatic past. And for whatever reason, one of the girls then tried caressing Charleston, but he wasn't having it either.
Big up to you fatherless bitches that probably been molested and fucked in the ass by one of them perverted uncles. That's why you so sexual.
You don't even know us.
No, I don't been knowing nothing. I'm just throwing rocks, and if it hit you, holler. I hope the rest of the young girls that watching this can learn how to create content without burn your pussy to the world. Trying to sell your body to me right here, touching on me like that shit turn me on. Man, I bypass girls like y'all every day. Man, this motherfucker was. But you talking that kind of talk like you really that, man, y'all ain't no real hoe, y'all playing.
A more recent incident with another girl showed once more just how
I gotta love it, bro. I'm saying, I said that's some shit I put with what he said. Other shit I don't, bro. And right there, he was hitting the nail on the head, boy. All right, man. We got about, 2.5 more minutes, bro. I got, what's that? Was that 4 miles I got to run? God damn, bro. God damn, dog. And I'm going to do it, too, bro. I'm going to record it so y'all don't give a damn. But I'm a man of my word, bro. So 4 miles, bro. It's worth it. It was worth every mile.
Filter Charleston can get. In a 20 vs. 2, hosted by YouTuber No Love Mar, featuring Charleston White and comedian Lil Woody, Charleston had the funniest response to a question by an overweight girl on the show.
My question to you guys is...
I ain't answering no motherfucking question.
Ooh. Mr. White, what would be the first meal that you would feed me?
Salad.
A salad?
That's what you need, baby girl.
What is it gonna at least have meat in it?
It ain't gonna have no... all lettuce with croutons, or whatever that shit is.
But Charleston wasn't trying to hurt her feelings or anything. She also seemed to take the joke well, even messing around with Charleston immediately after.
Lettuce and croutons.
That's it.
And I was riding with you that one good eye.
I'm riding with you, baby. Come on.
Hold on. What is this at the top?
My goddamn.
Charleston may have just been playing there, but in this next situation, he pulled a strap and went off on an interviewer who he thought was trying to press him. When Charleston learned about the tragic gang-related death of a 15-year-old kid named Tuka in Chicago, Charleston went out of his way to make sure Tuka's mom was straight. But as we already know, Charleston had absolutely no pity for the mothers of slain Chicago rappers King Von and FBG Duck, and he let it be known once again during an interview with DJ UTV. But DJ UTV, who's also from Chicago, was trying to call Charleston out for helping Tuka's mom while dissing the mothers of Duck and Von, which pissed Charleston off.
The only thing that kind of like, I guess, bothers the Chicago community is like, if you go do that, you gotta do that for everybody.
I ain't gotta do that. Y'all go do it.
That's the reason.
So Chicago is something I did. From the knowledge I got, King Von was a killer.
My mama had 2 sons locked up for murder, and my mama let everybody know I'm not in agreement in what my son's done. All right, but look, so this is what I'm saying. You can't make me care about King Von mama. That bitch.
But look,
I helped this mama. Why do I need to know about 2 dead ass? I don't give a fuck about Duck or Von. I helped this living mama. Fuck them dead niggas that preached about killing niggas. Give a fuck what they was. Why y'all not helping their mama?
DJ UTV wouldn't have imagined Charleston would react that way, but things only got worse because Charleston continued crashing out and pulled out his strap
like a
to show the
mug,
host
boy.
that he wasn't playing and wasn't afraid of anyone who had a problem with the stuff he had to say.
So y'all go help the bitch. Since y'all got so much to say, bitch, give me back the money then, hoe. Fuck ass bitch. I ain't have to help now for you rotten ass hoe. In Chicago, fuck y'all, suck my dick, bitch. I keep a goddamn gun for whatever. Keep a motherfucking gun.
He high?
I keep a motherfucking gun.
That motherfucker stable, boy.
Man, you better sit down, homie. What you mean what I'm on? Nigga, don't fuck with me with a gun in my hand.
He ain't about to shoot nobody, bro. Chill out.
You went too far. Y'all went too far, man. Y'all doing good. Put that shit down.
Judging from DJ UTV's silence all the while Charleston was crashing out, it was clear that it wasn't his intention to rattle him up. And in this next interview, a simple question was enough to cause Charleston to start talking crazy, exposing a bunch of rappers and athletes with some serious allegations. Pop Hunter, a young rapper from Philly who blew up
My
with the
last
song
one.
Corvette
My last one.
featuring Lil Uzi Vert, started
It was a
getting
good video,
blackballed
bro.
in the
That
industry
dude did
after
a
it
good
was
job.
revealed he snitched after witnessing
He got me tuned in, bro.
murder when he was just 13 years old. And since Charleston is a certified snitch himself, he tried to back
Certified.
Hunter up, saying other rappers didn't get the same treatment after they were accused of things far more serious.
They didn't blackball Game when he child molested that 15, 16-year-old girl that he just got sued for. That nigga fucked the baby and got sued and lost. They had evidence and showed that Game with the butterfly tattoo on his face that he molested children. He's a pedophile. And he walking around with his chest still stuck out, hollering, and everybody still love him. We got Kobe, Tupac.
The Game ordered to pay $7 million after losing a sexual assault case. Rapper required to pay out after allegedly assaulting a contestant on the television show She's Got Game 2015. But this don't say nothing about her being a juvenile. Hold on. And I don't see nothing here about him messing with a bopper. The Game arrested for molesting, what do you say, 14-year-old? Damn, boy. I don't know, man, because I feel like that would be out, bro. They ain't gonna hide that. Game ain't got no juice like that.
Mike Tyson. Boy, ain't nobody, boy, y'all love the shit out of Mike Tyson 2 weeks ago. Mike Tyson went to jail for it. He ain't never apologized for it. Y'all ain't said nothing about them boys.
Charleston then explains what he sees as the reality of the situation and that anyone in Hunter's shoes would have done the same thing.
So you mean to tell me this 13-year-old kid witnessed his brother, right? From what I read, it was his brother, while his mom was there. So him and his mom witnessed this murder together. He's not a street kid. He wasn't raised in the streets. He don't know anything about standing on those street codes and principles. And I don't know many 13-year-old kids who was taught to do that. So you mean to tell me and my mother witnessed a murder at 13 years old, and my mother take me down there and say what she saw and say, baby, you say what you saw, and you is telling this kid that he should have went against his mama? Is that what these niggas telling us, man? That's how you know these niggas ain't been in the streets.
Charleston also went off on Lil Uzi, because even if Uzi was featured on...
All right. What's that, 5 miles I gotta run? Anyway. Yo, thoughts on Charleston White? If it's your first time peeping him, thoughts, if you know him, what you think about him, bro? You know what I'm saying? I just think he a crash out king. He say whatever he want for views, but then, you know what I'm saying, he do got some valid takes, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, he just a mess. But, being a mess sells these days, right?